Family means everything to me. I was incredibly close to my maternal grandmother, Helen, when she was alive, and I miss her every day. My maternal grandfather, Jason, you may have seen him on my page, and he is my guide, my mentor. You know, he gets me through life, and he is just such an incredible human being. You know, I think family can be tough. You can't help the family you're born into. You can't help your bloodlines. And sometimes we have this guilt when we don't get on with our family. I don't have a close relationship with my sister. It makes me really sad. I have learned over the years not to beat myself up over it, because just because we don't get on and just because we're sisters, I can have incredibly wonderful relationships with friends, with my husband, with my son. Just because we're not related by blood doesn't mean that you can't have an incredible relationship. And just because you're related by blood doesn't mean you failed if you aren't close. I wish I could be close with my sister, but I accept that she doesn't want to have a relationship with me, and that's something that I have to live with. We cannot control anyone else. We are only in control of our own destiny and our own choices. And so I've learned over the years how to cope with that pain and that loss of not having a relationship with my sister. But I make up for it in other areas. And I try to be as close as I can with my grandfather. I love my mum and dad to bits and think they are incredibly wonderful people for the life that they have given me and the love and support they have given me over the years. So when I look at my own son, I hope that I can show him stability, warmth, love, the power to make his own choices and learn from his own failure. Because family, if you have good family members in your life, can be incredibly positive. But of course, we can have toxic family members, and it's important to learn how to cope with that and not let that affect you in a negative way. But it's always difficult. I hope to teach my son how to have good relationships with people within the family and outside of the family. And I hope to have strong relationships with the family members that I love. And I love traveling, seeing my family members who live around the world. It's not always easy to have close relationships with family members, particularly if you don't live locally to them. But it takes time, it takes work, it takes effort. Any relationship does, regardless of if they're family or not. What does family mean to you? I'd love to know.